Meet me in the dark, my heart, someone here to guide me. Praise for the truly saved my life. Oh, and I love the light. Everybody needs salvation. Some people can't get by on a I scream, but no one hears a word I'm saying this time. What have I? That's all I really care about. Kiss me while we both are still in chains, but I still need to know if I'm something. I need salvation. And if it doesn't come,
as I'm in the midst of applying.
Okay, Grammarly. Okay, Grammarly. Alright, yes! Hello everyone, Weezer Friday. So, as you can tell from the singing intro, we looked at the Everything Will Be Alright precursor, eccehomo, which was a very solid batch of tracks. I told the person who sent me the playlist, Mr. Pasta, that it honestly could be a really solid project had it been polished up and finalized. But I can see why they ended up going with Everything Will Be Alright in the end, and that is a perfectly valid choice. I think both are pretty solid albums. I definitely give the edge to Everything Will Be Alright because, I mean, obviously it's the official version, but what was left on the cutting room floor is nothing to scoff at. So yeah, we are not looking at Vince Staples. Unfortunately, I already did that. We are gonna do a little bit of a what is it? Sort of double header again? Not really, because we are going to look at the deluxe tracks off of the White album, because there's a few, and some demos, but we are also going to look at a few tracks that people were kind of wondering where they were when I looked through the playlist and the compiled full album that Mr. Pasta made. So we're gonna look at a couple of those, not all of them, because I'm probably gonna do those separately, or if I haven't already done them in shorts, yeah. You know what? I guess we'll start with the songs that I didn't go over last time. I'm hoping this video is shorter, because Lord knows we've had a lot of long videos lately. So yeah, hopefully we get through this quick. I'm not saying that as a bad thing, but I just hope we do, because my god, these videos have been pretty long. Okay, let me look at my phone, remember what I noted down. Hopefully I didn't forget anyone. If I did, I'm terribly sorry. First, eccehomo, Everything Will Be Alright in the End, cleanup track. The Ballad of Briny? Apparently it's a Blue Dream demo, and if we know anything about Blue Dream off of Van Weezer, fucking Black Sabbath, baby. Are all these the same? Hopefully. Damn, a November 2010 demo? Jesus. Alright, let's just do the first one.
The fishes on my brain, swimming all around for massaging me.
Feet in my Weezer song.
Jumping overboard, set pains inside my goal. Since I've grown up, yeah, I'm at home. You don't want me.
Ugh. Why does the guitar sound like that? Since I've grown. Jeez. Well, I mean, it fits the album cover here about the
I'm not rocking
Shut
with a lot
the
of this
fuck up. It fits the theme of the pirate ship, the sea sailing, whatnot. Because there were a few songs like that. All I wanted to be was a boat. It was a decent song, but then they added the the fucking Crazy Train tribute on top of it, which was definitely a choice. I don't remember if I liked Blue Dream on itself. I mean, Van Weezer was alright, but I definitely wouldn't say it's a top tier Weezer. Yeah, I didn't. Wow, it's one of the lower stream songs, man. No one wants to listen to fucking Crazy Train. That's fucked up. But yeah, it was already an alright track beforehand, but I do like it more in this I guess eccehomo style. It does fit the project better. I mean, you could also say that it fits Van Weezer too because of its heaviness and the rockin'. But we're good on Crazy Train, buddy. We've been good on Crazy Train for a while. Next cleanup track. Meet me at the dark, my heart. Cancer. Don't we all just? I should just stop right there. Prayers for the awakened one. What? Is this also a Blue Dream demo? How many Blue Dream demos do they have? Oh, hello, Mr. Pasta. Okay, wait. This is just another Blue Dream demo. What? Okay. How many? Okay. Well, the earliest for Ballad of Briny, it says like November of 2010. So you know, Weezer has been known to keep tracks in the vault for years. So what the hell? Okay.
There's always something now. Give somebody help inside my cancer body. People,
Okay.
I need some surgery, chemotherapy.
Okay.
It really wasn't bad. People, all around. A scratch, a bout of gut disease, this troubled life of mine. Oh, 'cause I'm a cancer.
All around me. Man, Rivers, don't be so hard on yourself. Wow, wow, a very self-brutalization version of fucking how that's crazy how a song like this is like, you know, he's calling himself a cancer on the body of people around him is like, you know, a pretty brutal way of saying about how he's pretty much been a not a burden but like a debilitating factor on his relationships. And you know, Rivers in the 2010s, I guess even before that, it was wasn't in the brightest of moods, even though there has been stories about make-believe and how it got better. And according to the lovely Wikipedia, this isn't even the latest version of this song. Its lineage has gone back to freaking 2006. Holy god, man. These guys know how to sit on songs. That's so crazy how I came into Blue Dream though, because of the fucking... You know what? You know what? Man, he says everyone gets lit? Yeah, you can tell I haven't listened to Van Weezer in a while, even though we probably might have to listen to it soon. Anyway, it's a very interesting development this song has taken. No, we are not going to listen to Now or Later or Stronger, although it'd be pretty funny if Stronger was somehow a Kanye West cover. I don't think that's the case, and I won't be finding out today, so I'm sorry about that. Next, eccehomo cleanup track is one that was kind of commented on a lot. Kind of. Let's go to the 33rd dimension. Ugh, do I want to go to Weezer demos or do I want to go to Mr. Pasta? Oh man, this decision. You know what? Let's go to Mr. Pasta. Fuck it. Hold up. Why is it kind of soft?
Let me tell you a little story.
What?
My life was
Okay, wait. I'm sorry. Hold up. Why does it sound so soft?
Tell you a little story.
Dang it. Sorry, Mr. Pasta. Shout out to Mr. Pasta, though. Thank you for uploading some of these, but I don't know why it sounds so soft there. Alright. Hello, Weezer Demos.
My life was I had a job, employee of the week, but one night on the train, touch me.
Oh, get his hands off him.
Back home alone, 'cause I had to rearrange my life completely.
Let's go! Let's go! 33rd! Reach up there, buddy. Okay, solo's kinda cool. Key change? 33rd time, 30. Oh wow, he actually does reach up there. Okay, that was a very interesting one. The verse structure was definitely something. Well, it felt like something I haven't heard from a Weezer song ever, or at the very least in a while. Yeah, once we get to like the bridge or the solo and whatnot, yeah, you can definitely tell it would be a little Weezer-esque, especially for this time period. I don't know. Felt like they could have gone more into it, but I do understand that it is a demo. It felt like there was much more to unpack in this little story. He's like, he works at Zales and he gets this potion, probably laced with something, I don't fucking know. And then it says he's gotta rearrange his life completely. And then that's kind of it. The new solo is like, I mean, we probably could have gotten more into it. I felt like there was a lot more to unpack than just this. Even though 3 minutes isn't a short song by a lot of means, but yeah, it was just interesting, to say the least. But okay, yeah, that's done. That is done. There we go. We've cleaned up some eccehomo songs that a lot of people were wondering about. So let's head into the White Album Deluxe. The White Album, an album I really appreciate for Weezer. It is definitely, I'd say, the peak of their 2010s renaissance. I'm pretty sure I have it ranked over everything, because if I don't, then I do now, because I was listening to it early today. My god, is that album still good? Yeah, it's like top 4 on my Weezer ladder. Any praise that this album has gotten, I wholeheartedly agree. It's definitely one of Weezer's best albums in their discography. If anyone had to endure the shit that they went through in the mid to late 2000s of Weezer, this is definitely a good reward for you. Actually, most of the 2010s is a good reward for you for making it through that. There were some tracks here that people wanted me to see when I first saw the White Album, like late last year, and here comes today. Here comes today. We are here. Everybody needs salvation. If you want more thoughts on my White Album reaction and whatnot, my review, you can watch the video wherever it is. I mean, you probably already watched it if you're still watching the Weezer seconds, but you know, watch it again. I love the views. Jeez, that sounded a little. Weezer White Album Deluxe Edition. Weezer, October 7th, 2016. 14 songs, so 4 extra songs. 46 minutes, 42 seconds. First bonus track, I Love the USA. So damn true. God bless America.
Ain't that bad a place? I was born out by my fingernails.
Hello? Hello? Fuck yeah! USA!
Coffee bean, oh, what's the deal? Nothing's wrong.
What the hell? Oh, God save the what? Okay, with the drumming, that drumming was pretty neat. Okay, so the solo section, not bad.
There's a missing man.
Hello? Hello? What? What did he mean by that? So yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't think it's meant to be a full-on face value patriotic track. It does come off a bit as a little sarcastic in a way, but who knows? Maybe they actually just felt a little patriotic today. We were on tour abroad, and it got me thinking a lot about America, which led me to write I Love the USA. Oh. When Apple and NASA asked us to be involved with Juno's historic landing on July 4th, this song seemed like the perfect fit. What did Weezer say about I Love the USA? There's nothing on this song. Okay. And as you can see with these highlights, Riverscuomo has got some official contributions to the Genius lyrics. Schoolhouse Rock Saturday, me and my family, my brother and me, all we have is each other. The little guy matters, we can overcome our situation. Okay, okay, you know what? I started biting my fingernails when I was 10, just because I was curious why the heck people would bite their fingernails, and then it became a Me too, Rivers. Biting my nails has overwhelmed me for years to come. Okay, I guess. The individual matters, we have to treat each other. So true. Have some ice cream larger, individuals matter more. Boo. Shut up, nerd. This is like I forgot the... Okay, is he making another poem here with these verified annotations? I'm so sorry. What the I'm so sorry. I'm doing nothing. Fucking asshole, man. I'm so sorry. I'm doing nothing to protect you. Why can't I act? I'm like Hamlet. So sorry, honey. It's my fault. Why is he so mean to you? Why does he make you cry? I'm so sorry. I'm so bad. I'm horrible. I'm so sorry. What the hell is happening? Shit, man. What is happening, man? Yeah, okay. Cryptic poem aside, yeah, he's just a guy who's very patriotic about his life. Also, wait, since we're on the topic of USA and Weezer, I made a community post about this earlier, but I just have to show you this video. It's just something that crossed my feed earlier this week, and I just have to show it again because I am like
Donald J. Trump and the greatest band in the entire universe, really talented people, the music of Weezer.
And there he is. There he is. Isn't that not just the greatest YouTube video ever? I mean, come on. There's just so much to unpack in 30 seconds, isn't there? I mean, that is cinema in the shortest form. And as you can see, what a legendary night of television. Why is this the most 2009 song ever? God. I know this fucking guy. The hard cut into Can't Stop Partying was the cherry on top. I agree. Whoever this guy is, you should subscribe to him. Weezer talks Fortnite, Twitter, and Windows 95. That's all I need to hear. Alright, cool. Next track. Jacked Up. Oh, the Jacked Up remix. I'm kind of confused on what this is. Hello? Hello? What's the... Girl. Oh why do my... Why do they die?
Over you. Let me yours. If I have no clothes, can I take care of me? Leave your love. Strike a match. Got the love will burn to cross the wire, short circuit the day. Just for you. Always die for you.
Wow, that was a remix. that was a remix. I'm not familiar with Fitz and the Tantrums and Nadia of Pussy Riot. Maybe I've heard Pussy Riot. I've heard the name before, but I can't really recall a song or whatnot. But yeah, I did not expect that type of music. But I guess if that's your mojo, that's your JoJo. I don't know. Okay then. That was interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really get remixes for songs. Obviously, the most obvious example of a remix is like a rap song where they just add more people on the verse, or when they add just more people onto the song and they create like their own verse. That's a remix I can get with because it's not really like messing with the instrumental or whatnot. It's basically just adding additional verses most of the time. But when it comes to like rock songs getting remixed, they just turn into like this weird like EDM dance techno version, and I don't know. sometimes it just feels weird when that happens. I know a Fall Out Boy has had some has some of those remixes of like their American Beauty album that released a decade ago, and I remember not liking those. But maybe that's just because I'd rather just listen to the original song than hear some interesting techno remix of it. And that's not even to say Jacked Up was a rock song. It's not. It was literally like a piano ballad. So yeah, I don't know. A lot of it too can take it out of like the original context it was meant for, and I guess it kind of ruins it there. But yeah, I mean, I guess shout out for these two for trying to make it something else. I don't know. Oh, speaking of there's this one Fall Out Boy remix that is really good. It's really good. Now this is a true Fall Out Boy remix. Arms dealer, fitting you words. Don't really care. This ain't a scene, it's a goddamn arms race. This ain't a scene, it's a I'm bleeding man. Liza Lima. Here comes the best part. This is why we needed this remix.
Now I don't know what the hell this song is talking about. Do you see the arm race made them raise their arm and race straight to #1 spot? Do you want that? Take a look
Get
at
Fall Out Boy.
They ain't black when they get money. He dress white, so we gon' dress whiter. So in spider curd.
Word. Wow, crazy how this remix still clears vultures too. Anyway, yeah, maybe this is why we need rock song remixes, because of shit like this. I don't know what the hell this song is talking about. Perfectly describes how I feel about most Fall Out Boy songs, but I love them and still get a feel for what it might mean. He starts his verse with "What the fuck is happening" in this song. I wasn't sure if this was a middle school fever dream or it actually existed. Keep in mind, this is like 2007, 2008. This dude just released Graduation around this time. And we got this. And Fall Out Boy was freaking huge back in the time. I mean, they still kind of are, but like, my god. I wasn't really conscious for much of the Fall Out Boy hype at, their first batch of hype. So yeah, I mean, they're both Chicago natives, so shout out to that. God, that fucking remix, man. Anyway, where were we? Alright, cool. Next track, Friend of a Friend. We get another piano ballad?
I'm just a friend of
Psych.
a friend. I'm not just after sex. So
True.
I wanna bask your woman who
Oh, a classy man.
think about what's being with you today. I know that you will come friend of a friend.
Okay.
To be all over. It's hard to know what sweetheart, a Sigma Chi, you make me
Wow, what a lyric. What a lyric in modern times. Yeah. Yeah. We're playing perfectly fine, but I just didn't get it. I don't think it's like completely life-changing, but also it's a fine track. A little catchy. A good track off the deluxe. Okay. He's okay. Chill out, buddy. All right, last track off the Fake Smiles and Nervous Laugh. Hold up. Okay. Shout out to Julius Caesar. And you curse me out, then give me feel kinda great. Another decent track. Yeah, it gives me a lot of Hurley vibes. And that's it. That's the deluxe edition. Those are some of the bonus tracks. I mean, we're here already, aren't we? When you wake up, cobwebs on your rigor morning. Whoa, till you hit the ocean. You turn California. You don't have to, don't you worry. It's gonna be alright. The California kids will throw you a life thinking about something you did. Woo! Shine. And that's it. That's it. Alright, cool. Cool. A bunch of covers. No, what? A couple cool tracks, and you know, a very patriotic track that I fucking love. We love the USA. No problems. No problems here, baby. No problems here, baby. Definitely. And then a very interesting remix that I probably won't be touching again because I just love the original too much. Look at the fake smiles and nervous laughter cover. I don't know if this is like official art, but what the hell? This is kind of sick. What's up with the Pinkerton shit? One of 4 B-sides found on the deluxe version of Weezer's White album released October 2016. The song, along with Waves' cover You Gave Your Love to Me Softly, was also released as a limited edition vinyl, huh? Alright, cool. There's also a song here called Prom Night. I don't know if it's... I think someone suggested it. Yeah, someone did. Alright, cool. We will look at that later. But yeah, just a couple interesting songs. A couple cool... little good songs and patriotic song. I can see why they were left off in B-sides. I don't really think it would add too much to the original track listing, but I mean, little bonus treat if for those who wanted more White Album stuff, I guess. All right, cool. Now let's move on to these demos and I guess that bonus track. I guess we'll start off with the bonus track because I mean it is on the Genius thing. Stay the night. Here you go. Back to Weezer demos. Oh, and hello.
Under the necklaces, sorry about the zip. Fan of 5 sauce, but only 'cause
Okay. Okay. No, not the Instagram. Also, it's a pretty catchy chorus here. Can't lie. No. Hello? Okay. Wow, okay. That was actually a pretty solid track. I can dig it. I can dig that. Apparently it's a bonus song from the Japanese version of the White Album. So yeah, unfortunately I don't live in Japan, so I obviously can't relate to hearing this song when it first dropped, I guess. I don't know. It does seem like there's a lot of like 80s references here. So like there's a lot of modern references here, like Instagram and 5 Seconds of Summer. So like I don't know if Rivers is like recalling a time back in Prom Night, or like he's talking in the point of view of a high schooler at prom. It gets a little weird once you hear the chorus, or once you read the chorus, and it's like, okay, but this could be a reference to the song Hey Little Girl by German Euro dance group Fun Factory, which revolves heavily around the theme of being madly in love with the love interest in question. Could also be a reference to Hey Little Girl by Elvis Presley. Yeah, so a lot of 80s references, imagery. I can definitely see this fitting Van Weezer a lot. That's the way the ending riff happens, and like I guess the like thematical references here. Yeah, I mean it would have been a pretty decent track off of Van Weezer, but I guess shout out to the Japanese for getting that. God damn you half Japanese girls. All right, 2 more tracks and then we can head home. Actually, we'll do this. The first one will be Pacific Sunset. It's a Run Raven Run demo. Wait. Oh yeah, it was a Run Raven Run demo. I remember reading about that.
I was dragging my feet.
Hello?
Right asleep, riding my bike over the path.
Oh, okay. I hear it now. the air, Pacific sunset.
The troubles all disappear, only making a sky.
Over the path, hardly a soul, Pacific sunset. Run, Raven, run. Run, Raven, run. Oh, this part's also in... Okay. Wow, they really did put, like, a good chunk of this song into Run, Raven, run. Huh. Huh. Oh, wait, there's like... there's like way more. Whoops. What the fuck?
If I can own, there's only you.
Is this just a piano bridge? Honestly, it's not a bad piano bridge though. Hold on. Okay, you can go off. You can go off, buddy. Over the path, hardly a soul, Pacific. Wow. Okay. Wow. Well, I guess we could finally make that sort of connection back towards even the seasons EPs, because wow, there's a lot that interconnects with future albums or future EPs, considering seasons is an EP. Shut the fuck up, whatever, who gives a shit. According to riverscuomo, Pacific Sunset was later demoed for the Weezer album OK Human. I can see that with the whole piano solo there. The song was possibly briefly a contender for Weezer's season series of EPs, though Cuomo confirmed on April 29th, 2021 that the song was no longer in contention, but that he was interested in repurposing the song's bridge. The bridge, as well as the song's climax and final chorus, were ultimately appropriated as the bridge and climax of the season's autumn track Run Raven Run. Founding Weezer member Jason Cropper contributed vocals to a cover of Pacific Sunset by YouTube musician Ukulele Jack in 2023. Huh. Very interesting repurpose of past songs. Okay. I'm glad I can make that connection now. And yeah, I mean, I did like Run Raven Run. And I did like the song overall, even if I didn't get the whole ending where Rivers was all like whispering and whatnot, because I didn't know he was sick. So yeah, there's that. But I do like that song off of Autumn. It definitely was a highlight from the EP series. A couple more tracks left, and then we can go. Next, She's Just a Girl. I'm just a girl.
I know with some scissors at my throat and crying on my grave on the day. See, girl, I'm gonna kill you. Lying
Hello?
asleep, and I'm glad up in the bell tower. Richard Scary Book, she's my one notebook, and I am big pentameter. So
I get it. I got that.
up in the bell tower.
Rivers will kill you. Dun. Okay. Just a girl under the bell tower. Oh, and it just ends. I'm looking at this Wikipedia, and it's a part of the Byzantine lineage from the Black Album, and it goes all the way back to fucking 1992. Jesus Christ. Dancing Girl? I don't even know what that is. The verse melody in She's Just a Girl is reappropriated from a demo titled There's a Bomb in the Air, written by Cuomo in 1998 at TK Productions and Rehearsal Studios in LA. Cuomo, in collaboration with Japanese musician Masafumi Goto, reworked She's Just a Girl with wholly new Japanese lyrics into the song Dancing Girl for the 2018 album Hometown by Goto's band Asian Kung Fu Generation? What the fuck is this lore? Well, I didn't know there's so much lore behind fucking... Okay then. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I've said it before. Weezer just knows how to leave songs in the vault, just let them sit, and then, you know, just bring them out after God knows how long. God knows how many songs have been collecting dust at this point, but I mean, I feel like Rivers has kind of emptied the vault since the 2020s with this whole Alone series. Also, can we appreciate this little image of Riverscuomo? Yeah, what a nice little image. Alright, cool. last track I think I need to see, or well, last track that I was asked for is this song called Johnny Clash.
Crush, sinking coconut, alehouse beating drums and strumming bass. Now I hear the last explosion, the Pacific Ocean. Johnny Clash drove to the wreck for some alcohol. Stone reactive, fuel like drove his black C-250. Looking for a fight.
What's a fight? Who wants to tussle?
Said he had Tourette's.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
On purpose. Johnny Clash drove, tortured by demons.
Okay, well, what's this kind of western type of feel we're getting now?
Got kicked around the block a couple times. So long. C-250, looking for a fight.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I'm supposed to know who Johnny Clash is, unless he's just a fictional character Rivers made up, but the only person I'm seeing being brought up is a freaking professional wrestler and Johnny Cash, you know, the legendary Johnny Cash. I don't know if there's like an actual person Weezer's referencing it, but I don't really know of, but okay. Yeah, shout out to Johnny Clash. No, I'm thinking of Jacob Cass from WWE 12. Man, I wish I could play WWE 12, man. I need to set up my 360. Yeah, alright, cool. That was a cool one, I guess. It was an alright one. Alright, cool. Yeah, okay. That was the Weezer seconds of the White Album and some of the eccehomo cleanup tracks. And yeah, I mean, it was just some loosies, some B-sides that, you know, are kind of interesting if you wanted, I guess, more of some White Album material. I can't really say like a lot of it was super impactful because I think the White Album is pretty good for what it was, and it's really hard to take away, or it's really hard to add more onto it that already doesn't need to be added on, because I don't know, I just like the White Album the way it is. Of course there's some songs here that I don't really like go back to all that much, like Do You Want to Get High and I guess Summer Lane and Drug Dory, but other than that everything else is like really great and deserves its spot on the album. But I can't really say if like the Lucy's or B-sides, like if they replace Do You Want to Get High and Summer Lane would like boost the album that much, if you get what I'm saying. It's kind of that same predicament I had with the Raditude Hurley kind of demos. It's like those albums weren't perfect Weezer albums, but like the Lucy's on there didn't really make that much of an impact to where it would boost the album's rating for me. So yeah, it's just kind of here. It's just one of those demos and Lucy's again that you kind of see where they're going with it, but you can see why they were left on the cutting room floor basically. Unless you're a super patriotic, you know, Donald Trump guy, then maybe I Love the USA is the only Weezer song you'll be bumping. God help you so. But yeah, I do appreciate the like interconnection between these old songs and how they were repurposed and refurbished for songs later on in Weezer's discography, like for Blue Dream, Run Raven Run, Byzantine, even though I don't really like the Black Album that much. But I do find it interesting to see like its origins and its roots and its connections to freaking even tracks from the 90s. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, the songs itself, they were just okay. Nothing too crazy. Maybe Prom Night. Prom Night was kind of catchy, I will say. Friend of No Friend and Fake Smiles were also pretty cool. I wouldn't say they were like game changers that deserved to be on a spot. They're properly placed in their like cutting room floor area tier. I think they're just interesting if you just want the bonus material for the White Album. And yeah, we're already an hour and a half. I thought this was going to be a shorter recording, but I guess not, because I just love going on tangents. So with that being said, thank you for watching another Weezer Seconds video in the books. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know the drill. Watch my other Weezer related videos if you want to. Watch my non-Weezer related videos if you want to. What's next? I don't know, honestly. I don't know, honestly, because that's what I said. Especially for the mainline Weezer albums, I haven't seen anything related to Pacific Daydream that really interests me. I don't know why there would be Teal album demos. I don't expect that, because I mean, like, if there is, I don't know, Weezer, Teal, yeah. Why would there be demos for that? I have no idea. And also the Black Album, I'm not really interested to see anything about the Black Album or Pacific Daydream, because those are kind of just mid to lower tier Weezer albums. And I don't really expect OK Human, because I don't know, it just feels very recent, and I haven't really looked into something like that. There is a project called Van Weezer If It Was Good that I was requested when I looked at the make-believe demos. It's a little harsh title, but okay, well, this is the guy who told me about it. I don't think he made the playlist, so is it this one? I think it might be this video right here. What if Van Weezer was great? Okay, maybe that might be the one that Lurio55 was talking about. If that's what you're talking about, then I guess that will be next. And yeah, I don't know what else there would be in regards to the mainline Weezer albums. I guess after this, we can look at some other stuff again, like, I don't know, like Matt Sharp's band, or like all the other side projects or band spin-offs that Weezer has had a dabble in, or, you know, have some relation towards. I guess we could look at those again. Maybe we could look at more Ozma. Then we can go to that Van Weezer If It Was Good project. And then, yeah, I guess these kind of videos will get a little bit more stretched out, because we are getting to that point again where it's like there's not that much left to say about the Weezer conglomerate. But yeah, personally, I don't know what's next in these next 2 weeks, so please comment something. Comment something you want to see, and then maybe I'll look at it. Scott and Rivers' Japanese project, Patrick Wilson's band, you know, stuff like that. Or if you just want to go into that Van Weezer project that I was talking about earlier. Unless there is something related to Pacific Daydream and Black. I don't expect to, but if there is, maybe let me know and I'll think about it. And I don't expect anything from the season's EPs, because they literally released like a few years ago. Maybe we can look at Weezer 30, but if we do, I'm definitely not gonna edit this, because god, 3 fucking hours! Holy shit! Maybe not. Yeah, that's where we're at the moment. Let me know what you guys want next, because yeah, we're reaching that point where kind of reaching the end again, but there's a few handful of things left that we can look at. But yeah, it's getting kind of sparse again, and I do want to I don't want to say I want to get rid of the whole Weezer stuff again, because a lot of people came here for Weezer, but hopefully you still stay, because we still got a lot of other music to look at. And yeah, subscribe, support. Still got some Weezer stuff left in us, but obviously it's running a little thin now. But hopefully you are still around, and thanks for the support. Just let me know, and I'll be on my way now, because I thought this was going to be a shorter recording, but it's not. And shout out to the White Album, one of the best Weezer projects.